we have to start really with the fact that you were lucky enough to be born with a 10-inch penis.
Yes.
So, and you say that you feel great, you could walk into a room and the chances are that you probably had the biggest one in the room.
Great
Why
feeling.
on earth would you want to make it bigger?
I wanted a monster.
Why? I mean, you've done a bit of porn, haven't you?
Yeah, that was in my past, that, you know, I give up that industry, and that's, I live with regret from that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I always had a big one, but I just wanted an absolute monster, so...
For what reason?
Personal, just personal...
Just because you can?
Yeah, because I can, I could afford it, and I wanted a monster, so I had one.
Well, we've just said that this is... More and more people are wanting to have this operation. And Roberto, when somebody comes in for the initial consultation at your clinic, you always ask them their reasons for wanting it. What's the most common response that you get to that?
Of course, to understand the indication is very important, and the Billy is a special case, but the majority of the men that they come to the office for this request are normal men that they want to feel more confident. Because at the end of the day, we men, we want to feel better, we want to feel more confident, is to enhance our self-esteem. So that's the main reason why men ask for this operation. Then, of course, I have to listen to every type of patients, like Billy, that they're already well endowed with that, but they would like to have more. So I have to understand their motivation, and I respect that. But the majority is to improve the self-confidence, self-esteem, to feel better.
Do you look at the psychological aspect as well?
Yeah, because this operation is improving a lot the psychology of the patient, because I see men that they do a normal life, but they cannot do what we think it's normal for us, because, for example, some men, they don't want to go to the pool with the children.
A fly does
I know.
Yeah.
It's annoying me.
Okay, it's very annoying.
Or to go, for example, to the pool with the child, or to go to the gym to play sport, because they don't want to show the penis.
Yeah.
So they feel embarrassed. So if they get something more, so that they can do something very simple, why not?
Your original consultation didn't quite go to plan, actually, because you didn't... to make the penis wider, they have to use fat.
Yeah,
am I right?
correct.
Yes, of course, right. You didn't have enough fat on your body
That's right.
to be able to use.
Well, I train, or was training, I'm on an off-season at the moment, but I train pretty much 7 days a week. So I was always around about 7 or 8% body fat, which just isn't enough.
So
I was very well impressed with Billy, because he had a good muscular body, a good six-packs, but not enough fat for me to do the operation. So I told him, please go back, put on fat.
Because you suck the fat out of somewhere
for
else
the
in the body.
enlargement, to make it bigger, you have to use the patient's own fat. So that's why you need that.
OK, we're just showing...
I'm not sure we warned you about these
No,
pictures.
I'm not sure we did either.
There you go. That's the liposuction that's being done now to suck the fat out, and then that's injected in the penis.
Exactly.
There
First
are
we collect
risks,
the fat.
aren't there? I mean, with any surgery, I mean, is this done as general or local?
Can be done under local or with sedation. In case of Billy, was under local only, and the patient doesn't feel pain because I inject the local, and then is collected with a technical liposuction.
There are the two procedures, obviously. So you have the procedure we're talking about here with Billy, which was to make it thicker, and then the procedure is completely different, to make it longer.
Correct.
And which is not obviously something that you wanted.
The lengthening part involves cutting the suspensory ligament. This is a ligament on the pubis area that holds part of the penis inside. So the moment I cut the ligament, the penis is released, it's free to drop out more, and that will give it extra length when flaccid.
How much extra?
About inch and a half when flaccid.
And
so
does that affect the erection?
The erection, no, will be the same in terms of sensitivity and sensibility, but the angle of erection can be slightly lower.
Okay.
In fact, that's also good. Sometimes there are patients that they have a too high angle of erection, and for sex activities is too much, so they want to have a little bit lower. So this operation is helpful also for that indication.
So what was it like after your surgery? I mean, you were awake anyway, because it was local anaesthetic, like you said, but the first time you looked down and saw it, were you pleased?
Yeah, well, actually, I was out. I was asleep for the operation. And when I woke up, I can't remember it. We've actually got footage of it because it was filmed for a documentary that I cancelled.
Right.
And on footage, I can't remember saying it because obviously I was not quite there. But I looked at it and, excuse me, and, you know, wow, that's the best money I've ever spent. And it really was. I was overwhelmed with... It was actually bigger than I thought it was going to be, even though I said I wanted it as big as possible.